My man Nate, man, shout out to Nate.
What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also hit that notification bell. Just caught a brain freeze. Also hit that notification bell so that way, once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. Hold on a second. I want to turn one of my lights on. Hold on. Okay. That's much better. That's much better. All right. This video here. Y'all see the title. The schedules. Well, the broadcast schedule for this upcoming 2026 WNBA season has been released, and not to my surprise, it might be to other people's surprise, but it's definitely not mine because I'm not naive to it. But the Indiana Fever have the most televised games this season. In fact, I believe all 44 of their games are going to be nationally televised games. I'm gonna break it all. I'm gonna break it all down, and then I'm gonna give my opinion on it or whatnot. Let me just pull up where I found it at. I found it on ESPN. Let's see if I could pull it up real quick. Here we go. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I'm gonna read it. The WNBA's 2026 schedule will feature a record of 216 games and tentpole events that will be nationally broadcast, the league announced Wednesday. This season marks the WNBA's first under its new media rights deal, which features renewed partnerships with Disney, which owns ESPN, Amazon Prime Video, CBS/Paramount, and Scripps, as well as new partners NBC Universal and USA Sports, plus the continued distribution of games on NBA TV. The WNBA is coming off a landmark season in 2025, one that was defined by incredible basketball and countless memorable performances, WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert said in a statement. With an incredible 2026 draft and so many notable free agent signings and trades, now it's giving way to the start of the season. The WNBA's unprecedented lineup of linear and streaming partners will shine a light on must-see matchups and the remarkable skills the WNBA stars provide each time they step on the court. The teams with the most nationally broadcast are the Indiana Fever, all 44 games, Dallas Wings, 36, New York Liberty, 35, and Las Vegas Aces, 33. Disney Networks will present 30 games, 13 on ABC, including the 2026 WNBA All-Star Game, and 17 on ESPN. While Prime Video will distribute 30, including the Commissioner's Cup Championship Game, USA Network 48, and CBS Paramount 20. ION will continue to anchor the league's Friday slate, showing 30 games. NBA TV and Peacock / NBCSN will showcase 15 games each, while NBC will have 7 games. For the playoffs, Disney 2 series, USA Network and Prime Video 1 series each will present first round competition. Disney will cover one semifinal series, while the other provided by NBC, Peacock, and NBCSN. All final games will air on NBC or USA Network and will also be streamed on Peacock. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now, me, I love it. I love it. Like, I'm glad that more games are going to be shown, and for the most part, most of those apps I have anyway. The only app I don't have is ION. So by the time I get off work, the second game will probably just be wrapping up, because I know they usually do their games on Friday, and I think it's a 8 o'clock game and a 10 o'clock game. So by the time I get home, that second game will probably just be wrapping up, or probably just ending the third quarter, start of the fourth quarter. But again, like I said, the title of this is the Indiana Fever, or the WNBA version of the Dallas Cowboys. And the reason I say that is because right now, the Indiana Fever are the most popular team in the WNBA. Hook or crook, look, there's going to be people out there that do not like the fact that they are, but hey, we just got to call it how we see it. That's where the money is right now. The Indiana Fever are the cash cow, and we know why they're the cash cow, and that would be because of Caitlin Now, listen, I know there's people out there that can't stand her. I'm not going to sit here and say I can't stand her. I can't stand her. I can't stand her stands. That's who I can't stand. But I'm not going to sit here and be naive and make it seem like she's not the reason why the Indiana Fever are getting these games televised, because she is. She moves the needle. Okay, she moves the needle. You know how Roman Reigns and in WWE, he moves the needle. Caitlin Clark moves the needle in the WNBA. Obviously, there are other people that move the needle as well, but obviously, when it comes to this, ever since she has been in the league, the Indiana Fever have had the most televised games in the WNBA for that respective year. So she's been in the league for 3 years. For 3 straight years, Indiana has had the most televised games in the WNBA. But there's a flip. There's a flip side to this. Just because you're the most popular team doesn't mean you're the best team. And the reason why I use this analogy in comparing them to the Dallas Cowboys is because they view the Dallas Cowboys as America's team. The Dallas Cowboys have not won a Super Bowl since 1995. I have said this on countless videos. Just look it up. When I was talking about football, I was in the 4th grade the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl, and that was 1995. So that's about 31 years ago. But for all of these years, they're still viewed as America's team. They are viewed, they have the title of the most popular team in all of sports. They're the most popular team in the world, not just in the States, in the world. So that's why people view them as America's team. So even though they haven't won in so long, they are always the team with the most televised games every single year in the NFL season. So now you look at the Indiana Fever, who, again, like I said, the third straight year will have the most televised. They will have the most televised games this season. And obviously, that's because of Caitlin Clark. I know there's people out there like, I've been reading comments, and people are in a uproar because Indiana got all these games national televised. You know, people felt that the Aces should because they're the reigning defending champs. I can understand. I can understand their gripe. I truly can. Me personally, I kind of feel the same way. It's like, yo, they defended champs. I need to be giving them more respect. But at the end of the day, this is a business. This is a business. These networks, they want Caitlin Clark on their TV. Hook or crook, they want Caitlin Clark on their TV, and that's why they're getting all these games on national television. But there's a flip side to that coin. None of this shit matters if you don't win. It's the same thing with the Cowboys. I've said it for years. You could be the most popular team in the world. It don't mean a damn thing if you ain't playing in January. And it really don't mean a damn thing if you're not playing in February, which the Cowboys haven't been doing in 31 years. So whenever the WNBA season wraps up, I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head when the WNBA finals starts. But if the Indiana Fever are not in that finals, none of this means anything. Because you can be the most popular team. That don't mean you're the best team. Because Indiana is the most popular team because of Caitlin Clark. But we all know Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on that team. I don't care what these networks are trying to tell you. Basketball fans, true basketball fans, not casual fans, we know the deal. Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on that team. It's not Caitlin Clark. It's Kelsey Mitchell. But again, Caitlin moves the needle. She moves the needle, and we thank her for that. But we just got to call a spade here. You could be the most popular player in the league, which she is. Doesn't make you the best player in the league. That will be Asia Wilson. So, again, you can have all these games. It won't mean nothing if y'all not in the WNBA finals, early September, early October, or whatever the case may be. None of that matters if you're not in the finals. So, again, like I said, the top four teams is Indiana, Dallas, Liberty, and the Aces. Now, three of those four teams are legit contenders for the WNBA championship. Three of the four. Indiana, if healthy, listen, Indiana is going to, I'm not going to say surprise people because they was one win away last year, and they was one win away in the semifinals to go to the finals, which was without Caitlin Clark, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. The Liberty, with the addition of Satu Sabali, Lainey Hamilton is back. Hopefully she can be healthy. I've been watching her clips in training camp. She said this is the best she's ever felt. I mean, a lot of people say that, but we gonna really get to see what it is when this season starts. I don't want to jinx her, but I think, what is it, 44 games this year? I'm so hoping she could play at least 30 of them. I'm saying about 30. I don't even want to be a prisoner of the moment and say, oh, she's gonna play all 30, she's gonna play all 44 games, because I'll be lying. But again, listen. The Aces, the reigning defending champs, they didn't lose anybody. At least they didn't lose anybody that was important. You know, they lost a bunch of bench warmers, but they added Kennedy Carter. You know, that Kennedy Carter that was playing in Chicago and then got blackballed and wound up going to China and killing shit. Now she's back in the W, and it just so happens she's playing with the reigning defending champ. Because people saying, oh, she only there for training camp. No. She's gonna make the team. She's gonna make the team. They didn't bring her in just for no training camp. They brought her in to make the team. And I'm almost certain she's going to make the team. So, yeah, 3 of the 4 teams that have the most viewed games are legit threats to win the WNBA championship this year. Dallas, no. But obviously, we know why they got the most viewed games because of Paige. So, you know, there you have it when it comes to that. But listen, I know people are in the uproar because Indiana got the most games. Me personally, I'm not upset about it because I knew that was going to be the case. All you got to do is do your research. For the past 2 years, Indiana has had the most viewed games. If you knew that, then you wouldn't be in the uproar. And you also got to know that Caitlin Clark is the most popular player in the league. They're going to cater to that. So you can't hate. She's a very popular player. But like I said, none of that shit matters if you're not in the WNBA finals. So you can have all these view games all you want. It's just like the Dallas Cowboys. You can have all these games on national televised all you want. It won't mean nothing if you're not holding up that trophy at the end of the year. So there y'all have it with that. Like, again, y'all hit me in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think. But me personally, I'm okay with it. Again, like I said, I'm just glad so many games are going to be on. That's my whole thing. Like, me personally, I can care less about them having the most televised games as a team. Like, did y'all not hear how many other streaming platforms that you can watch these games on? Prime Video, I have that. Peacock, I have that. Now, the USA Network one, I don't have that one, but everything else I got. Oh, yeah, ION. I said that earlier. I don't have that either, but everything else I have. So I'll be able to be watching these games at its entirety, whether I'm at home or I'm at work. I'll be able to watch these games, and that's what I'm excited for. More WNBA basketball, more notoriety on these women, and that's what I'm happy for. You know, I'm not going to be those that's in the uproar because Indiana got the most games. Y'all should have knew that already. Y'all not that naive. You understand me? Like, come on now. Like, y'all getting upset over things that you should have knew was going to be the case. That's why I ain't tripping off it. Because I'm thinking about the bigger picture. You can have all these televised games all you want. I'm going to say it again. That shit don't mean nothing if you're not holding that trophy up at the end of the season. And there you have it. So it's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Oh, I'm finally over the 1,000 mark. One stack. Like Andre 3000 is Dre Day 1000 right now. Now I'm trying to get to that 3000 number, but you know, it takes time. But I want to thank everybody who has been supporting the podcast, sharing a video, leaving a comment, all of that. It's been a long journey. I've been doing this now for, I want to say, almost 2 years. June will make 2 years that I've been fully committed to doing videos. I mean, I had a YouTube channel for a while, but I just wasn't consistent with it. But it wasn't until the summer of 2024 where I really got consistent when doing videos. So again, I want to thank everybody who has been watching the video, sharing my video, leaving a comment. Even with this Hoods ESPN thing that I do, ask the Hoods ESPN people who send me their questions or whatnot. and I use them. Like, thank y'all. Just thank y'all for y'all support. And again, y'all know the motto: keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. So once again, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sportswear with Dre Day podcast. Catch you on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.